hidden money in the tax code. Buried deep in the tax code, there are so many opportunities that so many taxpayers don't know about. And unfortunately, a lot of tax practitioners don't know about either.
So not only saving people actual cash on their taxes, but if you get into the details a little bit more of what we're trying to accomplish, it's actually providing freedom for clients. And I'm not talking just financial freedom. I'm talking freedom from a broader subject of time, energy, stress.
And we always tell our clients from the tax perspective, don't ever let the tax tail wag the business dog. Don't let your desire to grow a financial portfolio or an asset portfolio make your business decision for you. You got to make smart business decisions first.
Yeah, you carry a lot on your shoulders, and these hidden money ideas are not going to solve all your problems, but it sure helps. It sure takes that stress off if we're able to work alongside our entrepreneurs or just families who are having a unique situation to develop and create more cash flow for them.
Overwhelm comes all the time. When we go into anything new, we get overwhelmed because we ask the wrong question. We always ask, how am I going to do this? How do I figure this out? How can I do? The better question is, if anybody starts feeling overwhelmed, start asking your question, who knows how to do this better than I do? Who has done this before? Start finding that, and that goes right into the team. I always ask, who knows how to do this?
I don't think anything is numbers. I think everything's relationships, and numbers grow out of relationships. If you have great relationships with your customers, great relationships with your employees, great relationships with your vendors, then you're probably going to have a successful business. You can have a good model, and if you have crappy relationships, doesn't matter because the team won't execute. So ultimately, relationships are the most important, and you have to remember what motivates people, what makes them get up every day. People want to be rewarded. They want to be recognized. Most people do it backwards. They go around, they look for a property, they crunch the numbers, they buy it, and then they go look for someone to management. That's completely backwards. It's just like when people go out to look for a property, they go look for a property, and then they look for somebody to finance it. That's backwards, right? And then they learn about everything they do wrong and develop their personal investment philosophy through all the pain that they go through by making the mistakes by doing everything backwards. So we say, first pick your personal investment philosophy, figure out what it is you're trying to accomplish, what you're willing to do, what you want the investment to do, and what your role is, how active you're going to be or how hands-off you're going to be, how much communication you need, all that stuff.
And so again, you can't really manage time. There's only so much time in the day. What you have to do is learn how to leverage other people. And I think that having those consultants in my life was an amazing thing because that set me on a trajectory. And as real estate investors, which I'm guessing part of your audience probably is, we'll very easily go buy a $100,000 property that will pay us $10,000 a year. If your business isn't helping you achieve your personal goals, you just bought yourself a job. And that hit me right between the eyes because I'm at this period of time where I quit a job working 110 hours a week and I start my own business, but yet I'm a slave to my own time and constraints and money. We showed like $80,000 in profit or something in year one. And I asked her, I'm like, where is this money? And because I'm like, I was so naive. I'm like, where is this 180? I'm like asking her to explain a P&L to me, really. But I didn't even know what to ask. And I'm like, where is this money? Whether it's your W-2 job you're wanting to quit or you're wanting to close your business down so you can get into passive investing because everybody says it's so much easier, or you want to move from somebody that owns 100 doors to a syndicator, it usually just gets more complex and we don't see the problems that are coming. And so really getting clear on why you're doing something is super important.
So we're hopeful that we can help all of our listeners avoid such situations and keep their money, grow our economy, and we truly do believe it's your patriotic duty to keep as much money in your hands to grow the economy than to let disappear in the IRS or Department of Treasury Neverland.